Alright, and finally, I want to see what happens when I choose to just stay alone. Nobody. If I'm being honest with myself, I just don't feel like meeting up with any of them. They're all kind of tiresome in their own way. I'll just stay in and read or play solitaire or something. I need to remind myself that that's a totally legitimate option. Funny how sometimes you feel lonely, but other times solitude is the best thing. Leave everything behind. This city has changed over the years. It's changed so much that it just doesn't work for me the way it used to. I need something different, fundamentally different. I'm not sure what that'll be just yet, but it's definitely not something that involves the people I've been talking to recently. I'll be sorry to disappoint everyone, but I know my future lies elsewhere. Well, Seattle, I'll be gone soon. It was all right while it lasted. Chapter 7.
No, this'll work. I promise, of course.
What? I think I'm...
Yes.
Right. Skip it.
I heard already. You're not coming back to Skanda.
Oh, we have mail. Lease termination agreement. Evelyn, I put the lease cancellation and termination agreement in your mailbox per our discussion. You can read it over, sign, and return to me when you get a chance. Sorry to see you go. You were one of the best tenants I've had in nearly 30 years of doing this. Drew Spink, Property Management. Meredith M. Mercer, read Japan? The expat community here is pretty big. There's lots of cool folks and a few not so cool folks. I'd be happy to show you around Tokyo at least. I don't know a ton about how ancestry works here myself. I believe there's a family registry system connected with the temples. You'll definitely be able to find people willing to help out once you get here, though. I might be able to at least get you started with some introductions. Yay for connecting with the past. Looking forward to seeing you whenever you get here. M3. So she was the one that wrote us about Kabufuda, right? Okay. So we're going to Japan to find our father, perhaps?
I'm a little sad that I won't get a chance to work with you, but I'm sure you had good reasons. I just want you to know I'll always respect your creation, and I'll take care of it for as long as I can.
Thank you, Erland.
Thank you, Erland. There's something I want to tell you about working at Skanda, and I hope you don't take it in a negative way.
It drains your soul.
I think your heart is in the right place, but your idealism is going to hold you back. I'm not sure the place is suited to you. You saw it already. They're going to ask you to do things you don't want to do.
It's not. Just get out. Do something else.
They might only be small things, but even small things build over time. It's going to be up to you to decide how to manage that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. When this opportunity first came up, I was so excited. Running a program at Skanda right after school, at my age, it was just... I had to do it. Now I'm realizing maybe this is less of a blessing than I thought it was. Or maybe it is a blessing, just not in the way I first imagined. I still want to do the best job I can for the company. I want to be a great engineer and a great leader. I know it's a lot of responsibility, but I can't let the things I believe in be erased either. Is that going to work? Will I be able to balance those things? What if I've made compromises and I didn't even know it? Will I still be myself?
I don't know. Maybe it happens gradually.
Learning that you've been through some of the same things, faced the same kinds of decisions, it's nice to know. It's nice to know these concerns, these compromises, they aren't new. They're decisions everyone has to make.
Erland pauses for a moment, studying his empty coffee cup.
The other day I realized nobody's really asked me if I was okay. For whatever reason, I just kept moving here and there, and everyone assumed, oh, he's smart, he'll be fine. But I I mean, if it's alright with you, maybe I could still talk to you once in a while.
Of course, Erland. You seem like a very nice guy.
Feel free.
Okay. Thanks, Evelyn. You've really helped me. I hope I can repay it somehow.
Don't worry about it for now. I'm sure you will. There is no message, no point, no overarching story here. At one point, I worked for Skanda. At one point, I was involved in the creation of a computerized counseling system. Then I lost my way, and nothing happened. And still, nothing happened. I can look at these facts, but I see them as though they were someone else's life, not mine. Sometimes a radical break with the past is inevitable. When the past holds no meaning anymore, whatever value it held gone, now I am nobody. Not necessarily in a bad way. The external facts that used to define me simply don't exist anymore. So now I'll wander back to a past I never knew and a father I never met. I wonder if I can find him.
I hope you do.
All I know is that he's somewhere in Japan with a different family, his own family.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
A family entirely separate from me. I don't even know why my mother kept me away from him. Was she trying to protect me? Was it revenge?
Might have been both.
The more I think about it, the more I start to realize everything I've done came from this basic fact of my life. As much as I wanted to pretend it didn't affect me at all. I need to confront this part of me, this part of my past, even if it happened before I was born, even if none of it was my fault. It's part of me, whether I like it or not, so I have to deal with it. I'm only just now starting to understand.
Yeah, not knowing a parent,
What a fool I've been.
it does affect us.
I built a program to listen to people, but I myself heard nothing. All I have now is the barest thread. Enough to carry me across the ocean, at least. A pilgrimage into the unknown. Once again, I've become an empty vessel, ready to be filled with new life.
Go. So yeah, that was it. That's the last ending. It's kind of bittersweet. Going away to find the father that abandoned you before you were born. It's... I can really understand trying to figure that out, to pursue that, but it doesn't necessarily end in something good. But I think she knows that. Also, I feel like everyone around her was very much caught up in who she was and what she did. And it can be too much. It's not something, you know, if you don't want to be that person anymore and do that, then it's difficult to get away from. So I think it would be appropriate for her also as a personal, you know, journey to figure out her roots. So yeah, this was Eliza. It was a very nice game. I'm happy I played it, and I want to thank you, thank Sectronics for making this game. It's very nice, and it touches on some important subjects, I think, on AIs and on mental health also, which is mental health issues is truly on the rise, and I don't feel like we know enough or do enough about it, and it's just, there's still a lot of stigma about it. So I feel like this was a very nice way of addressing it. And yeah. Anyway, this has been it for this game, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you like my videos, please subscribe and comment and like them, and come back for my next videos. I don't know what my next project will be, but well, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for this time. See you later. Bye.